Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of Doom 2 on the PlayStation 4 Unity port. In today's episode, we start the city levels with the factory, Map 12. Now, hopefully we got our breather out of the way with Circle of Death, because the difficulty is going to ramp up significantly with this map. So right from the beginning, in this warehouse factory thing, we want to go to this area that's just beside it, and before we tackle it, notice we have 100 kills to get and 4 secrets. Just kind of snake your way up the makeshift staircase here as we make sure to take everything out. We can already hear arachnotrons, so get used to that sound because we are going to be hearing a bunch of it. So at this point, if you clear out this little building, you're at 8 kills, still no secrets. So let's run to the red brick building right beside it. And if we take the lift up, as we run through here, we are going to unleash an absolute insane amount of imps. And that is perfect because we want to get them to ideally fight with some of our arachnotrons roaming around, since the imps are going to come out of here after us. Let's just lead them out, and let's lead our arachnotron over here. There's also an arachnotron from that side. And now we can let them do most of the work for us, since they have stronger weapons than we do right now. Again, just back and forth to get all of them fighting each other. And then we'll sneak back around and deal with any stragglers in the back. Meanwhile, while we're back here, they'll force the arachnotrons to start firing on this group, thinning them out as well. So that's one easy way I've always used to help thin the herd, instead of just sitting here shooting for 10 hours. Grab our box of shells, all of our ammo that we could ever want, and we'll ultimately deal with the arachnotrons later when we have stronger weapons to do it. For now, we're just going to ignore them and keep going. So down the same path. If you get close, just give them a single shot to stun them, so you can walk by. And before we go into the factory, we want another door. There is going to be in the perimeter here somewhere, right here. And probably shouldn't go in there when 2 arachnotrons are right in my face. So let's go back around. We may have to end up taking it out because it's kind of guarding our door. And again, just wait for them to shoot, and shoot them instead to keep them stun locked. It looks like the whole army is going to come after us, so I guess we'll just have to go ahead and deal with it. Don't worry if your health gets a little low here, because we are going to fix that pretty soon. Again, if it looks like they're going to fire, just hit them first. That'll keep them stunned, and easy enough to take out. That'll replenish most of our ammo. And again, you didn't have to worry about health, because right in this door is Berserk. So back to full health. Most of the arachnotrons are dead now. We can finally enter the factory. So at this point, we are at 40 kills. No secrets yet. This room is an absolute butt kicking. I usually wait on that one for a little bit. Instead, let's go in the main factory entrance. And I like to go around the left side first. Don't grab the Berserk since we already have one. But instead, let's take these Lost Souls out, because they always seem to end up nailing me from behind while I'm trying to get these other rooms done. It pretty much never fails. Make sure all of them are dead. From this point, we have a lot of different routes we can take, but we want to take the room here to the left with the gargoyle face. And right here by the health is going to be a wall that comes down with the super shotgun and mancubus. Try to grab the super shotgun as fast as possible and quickly run around the wall just to the left of it. In this case, he's guarding it really well, so we'll just go ahead and hide over here. From here, you can easily just take pot shots at him at close range and easily duck behind cover anytime he attempts to shoot, making it a pretty easy kill. Just make sure if you are doing the around the corner attack that you don't get just on the edge of a corner, because his blasts can go through corners sometimes. From here, we finally get our spirit animal, the super shotgun, and the switch just reopened the door for us. At this point, our health is getting pretty low. Let's go ahead and grab the berserk to get it back up. And we need to do this next section quickly and quietly. So we want to quickly run in the corridor to the right to get the blue key, run for our lives, to the red door, take out the chain gun soldier to get the yellow key, sit in here to let those two figure it out with the archvile and the mancubus as we peek our way out of here. Play peekaboo with the mancubus close range with super shotgun. That way you take less ammo to deal with it. Keep in mind that our Arachnotron is back there and can still fire on us if he wants to. And just like that, the ambush has been avoided. There's one more around the corner, guarding some ammo. But he's easy to take out with all the corners here. Just stun him with the chain gun, and down he goes. At this point, all the mancubus here should be killed, which is crucial before we open the BFG room, which is going to be right here. Now, we really need more ammo before we attempt this, so let's go here next, since we pretty much have no armor. Immediately run down the hallway as fast as possible and shoot the shotgun soldier on the other side. That way we get to sell ammo, hide in one corner, and start taking them out from above. And then you can get all their shotguns, the backpack. And if you go around the teleporter, some health. Let's go ahead and hit the switch. And immediately you'll be in the path of mancubus, but you can safely take them out from below, since we have a corner to hide behind, just like that. Now, we heard some imps before we left, so we know something opened up when we hit that switch. Let's go back to the main area and see what it was. And while we're doing that, go ahead and get back to full health. And at this point, we're at 57 kills. And it was some imps up on the middle platform here. Quickly deal with them, and let's go in the other gargoyle room. Now, if you recently watched my walkthrough of E2M2, you'll recognize that this is an homage to the raising platforms in that level. All you do is just go briefly over the pit to raise platforms, but this is super sludge, if I remember, so it'll take you out lightning fast. Instead, we want to run around the corner to quickly get a radiation suit, and while we have it, go ahead and run all over the place to get this entire bridge to rebuild itself. Hit the switch to open the BFG room, and take out the 3 cacodemons that are now in your face. And don't worry too much about ammo, since they give it to you back in return. That button reopens the door, and get ready for a ton of chain gunners in a dark area. You can let them help take out some of the imps. But beware, because there's a lot of chain gunners around some really janky corners. And if you noticed up top, this isn't considered a secret. And again, just check all the corners very carefully since they're jagged. And the very back is going to be a BFG, but don't grab it yet, because there will be a chain gunner in your face while you're switching weapons. Just make sure everything's dead first, and then let's grab the BFG. So at this point we are at 78 kills, 1 secret. Let's go ahead and deal with that Arachnotron finally. 79 kills. And now, let's go on a little bit of a secret hunt, since everything in here is finally dead. So let's go back in the hallway where the shotgun soldiers were. Let's re-teleport. And now we don't have to run for our lives. If we look where the Mancubus was, there's a hole we can drop down into a box of bullets, and this is where all the lost souls were. So that is secret number 2. The final 2 secrets, if I remember, are in the same room outside. So let's go ahead and make our way back outside. So do the same thing, back to shotgun room, teleport, now we're free. And this time we finally need to tackle the room we've been avoiding since the beginning. This infamous room that is sandwiched between the 2 buildings. And I thought I was at the right turn. Here it is. This one. Personally, you could take it any number of ways. I just like the BFG my way through this thing, because there's a Baron of Hell in here. And a Cacodemon. And I really hate dealing with them. Take out all the imps with their super shotgun. And the Baron. And now with this room clear, we will be at 88 kills. So let's head to the top. Get the shotgun ammo that's on the end here. Back to the top. And now let's jump across here, and then across again to get Berserk, across again to hit the switch to lower this platform, ride it up to get the chain gun, and this is secret number 3, and the ammo. And then all we have to do is teleport. This will take us where the imps were on the raised ledge with the supercharge. And that is all 4 secrets. At this point, there's only 1 room left to tackle. And you can see quite a few enemies left, so get ready for a fight. Let's see, shotgun room to get back out. And now go through the only door we have been ignoring this whole time. And get ready for an absolute mobbing of Cacodemons. Now that we have them riled up, let's go ahead and give them the BFG treatment. Pushing as close as possible to a group of them for the tracers to hopefully hit multiple Cacodemons. This room is absolute pandemonium on nightmare difficulty when you are literally dodging attacks at the speed of light. Again, get the tracers to do the work for you. And when you're out, just take the rest down close range, since you shouldn't have to dodge too much at the end. Just don't do like I do and jump in with them. That would have been bad if we didn't have the supercharge. Now I still hear one firing over there, over here. And one more. Alright, so at that point, everything is dead. Go around and hit all the switches. Preferably not getting caught in the lifts as you do. There we go. And each one of these switches is opening a different wall section to the exit. If you hit enough of them, you'll be able to make your way all the way through. It looks like there's one more. Did we hit this one? I believe that was it. I believe it's just the four corners. And yes, with that, we are out of here. Map 12, the factory. There's many different routes you can take, but routes is honestly everything in this map. It's a bit more linear than you would think for a map this big, but still an amazing map. I think it gets a lot of undue hate. That Mancubus ambush can be an absolute nightmare if you're not prepared for it. And that Cacodemon room on Nightmare difficulty, just forget about it. So with that said, Map 12 is in the books. We'll meet you back here next time for Map 13, everyone's favorite map, Downtown. Until next time, guys.